is in the airplane right now. She's flying out to Florida. She's still going to be available. Don't be worried. You know, Terry's going to be back on the ground here in about 2-3 more hours. But I am going to be flying solo, so I just hit record here. I'm going to go ahead and hit mute to everyone. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Sounds good. Let me go ahead and share my screen and we will get started up. All right. So the conversation I created for you guys today is the most known wins, right? The most known wins. And I'll get into exactly what that means here. We're going to go over some market updates and stats, and then we'll go into exactly what that is. As always, I like to start off with some affirmations, right? Repeat after me if you'd like to. If you don't, it's okay, cool. So every day and every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day and every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger. Every day and every way, I'm getting smarter and smarter. All I need is within me now. I have perfect health. I was born to win. I will never surrender. I will always keep growing. I was born to be great. Today will be the best day of my life, no matter what. No matter what. No matter what Hillary's doing in a hurricane. No matter what. So thank you guys all for being here. And we're going to go ahead and go to the next slide about goals, right? So everybody should be reading your goals. I talk about this every single week. You guys should have your goals at the forefront of your mind. That way your reticular activating system is seeking those opportunities that are going to get you closer to your goals. So the goal production is 21,000 families, 10 billion in volume, and 10,000 agents is the goal. So I also just had an opportunity to run our numbers. So I just wanted to give you guys a mid-year results where we're at. We've done 3,881 transactions for the year. So I just want to congratulate all of you. That's a lot of volume there. Over 2.2 billion closed, right? Our average sale price is about $500,000. So I just wanted to show you guys our numbers of what we've done as an organization. And again, right, not only do you guys want to continue to assess where you're at as far as your goals, right, and continue to declare your goals, but you could also make sure that you run your numbers. That way you see exactly where you're at and how you need to make adjustments to get to where you need to get to, right? So if you're not on track, if you know you're midway into the year and you're not on track, that means that you have to amplify the activities that you're doing, right? You have to make different actions. That way you can create different results. If you did exactly what you just did in the first 6 months, obviously, if you had great results, congratulations. So continue to do that. But if you didn't have the results that you wanted to, go ahead and reassess and recalibrate. That way you guys can be on track. By the way, if your business, and I heard this from Leo Pareja over the weekend, if your business is down and you're selling 10% less homes this year, you're still beating the market by, I think, 30 to 40%. So even though your quote unquote volume may be down, if you're at 90% of where we were last year, you're still beating the market because of the transaction volume, right? The average sales on a yearly basis on a healthy market is about 6 million homes. This year, we're going to have 4.5 million home sales. So that means there's less opportunities and there's more realtors, right? So again, if you guys are doing the good work out there and you guys are creating those results, I just want to give you guys that perspective shift because it really made a big difference for me when I heard Leo Pareja talk about it. So how is the market? So I'm going to go into the local market first, right? I'm going to go into here, Orange County, LA, Riverside, San Bernardino. And then I'm going to give you guys some national statistics as well, because I know obviously we got people in here from all over the US that are tuning in. So I just wanted to give you guys some good content information. So first and foremost, I'm going to cover the 5 counties. And again, how I get this data, I use the magical system called the MLS. So you guys all have access to this, but check this out. We had 1,100 actives in LA. We had 334 actives in Orange County. We had 406 actives in San Bernardino, 532 actives in Riverside, and 444 actives in San Diego. Under contract in the last 7 days, 1,047 in LA, 495 in Orange County, 463 in San Bernardino, 525 in Riverside, and 554 in San Diego. Most of the counties, as you guys can see, the pendings are higher than the actives. So that means, again, the prices will continue to go up. No matter what the interest rates are doing, the prices are going to continue to go up. So if we look at the combined volume, guys, check this out. Look at the combined volume. So if you look at everything put together in the last 7 days in just 5 counties, that was 3.2 billion with the B in production, 394 homes closed. And I did the math, and that's $70 million in commissions that were paid in the last week, 7 days, right? So every single week I ask you guys this question: how much of this business do you guys want? How much of this market share do you want? This is the one question you should ask yourself. And also, once you decide how much you want to participate, then you got to create a structure. That way you guys can actually do the work, because the magical ingredient that's going to make all of this happen, as we already know, is going to be the work. So this is some national information that I just wanted to share with you guys. So the median U.S. home sale price rose 3% year over year during the 4-week ending August 6th, the biggest increase since November. That's one very important stat you guys want to know. Mortgage purchase applications are down 27% from a year ago, right? So that means that less people are going out there and qualifying, because again, the interest rates, look at the average, it's 7.05 as of August 9th for a 30-year fixed mortgage, right? So interest rates are higher. The median home sale price was 381, up from 3% from a year earlier. That's the biggest increase since November. So again, every single stat that we're getting right now, even though the interest rates are high, prices are continuing to go up. So when I'm looking at this data, that just gives me the indication that if I'm a seller and I want to sell, this is the time to do it. This is the time to do it. You have very limited inventory. So this is what I would consider is a seller's market. And look at the sales prices that increased the most: Miami, Milwaukee, West Palm Beach, Cincinnati, and San Diego. Mr. Gabe Mendez up in here, 8.6% in San Diego. Those are the markets where the prices rose the most. Also, markets where the prices decline, right? This is the biggest ones. Austin, Texas dropped by 10%. San Francisco dropped by 6.3%. Phoenix dropped by 3.6%. Fort Worth, Texas down by 3%. And Las Vegas by 2.6%. So pending home sales were down 13% year over year, continuing a 15-month streak. And 43% of homes that went under contract had an accepted offer within the first 2 weeks. Again, that's a very important stat, guys. Again, you could go with confidence to a seller. Hey, I'm going to get this property under contract within 2 weeks. Obviously, assuming that you're pricing it correctly. If you price the property correctly, the properties are going to go under contract. 35.3% of homes sold above their final list price, down from 42% earlier, a year earlier. The average sale to list price ratio was 99.9%. That's down from 100.5 a year earlier. Again, very, very important stats, right? So take a screenshot of this. Make sure that, again, all this information that I give you guys, don't just hold it to yourself. Use it in conversation, in dialogue. That way you guys can make a shift in the conversation, right? So something else that we pulled up from another article, we don't see any foreclosures coming. I mean, we do have some foreclosures in the commercial space, but we don't see we don't see foreclosures coming in as a wave as they did in the past. So again, this is another stat that is keeping me in mind. Like, look, the market's not going to go down. The market's going to continue to go up. I was also talking to Leo Pareja on this call that I just did. And in order for us to go into a normal market, we're going to have to add 2 million homes on the market. That's most likely not going to happen. Almost guaranteed that it's not going to happen this year, and it's not going to happen next year. So this market, like this sort of energy that we're in right now, it's going to stay for the remainder of the year and even next year before we get out of this. So just again, right, this is important information you guys should be sharing with your customers. And also newly built homes, right? This is for builders. Newly built homes, like the most sales, the price that's moving the most, pretty obvious. It's under 400,000, right? So that is also something that builders are paying attention to. Like, hey, the lower price homes are the ones that are selling. So again, that stat is also very important to know. And new built home prices reflect smaller homes. So they're also building smaller properties in order to sell them at lower prices as well. So again, make sure you guys take a picture of this, use this data, but that way and this is again, national statistics right here, national statistics. That way you guys can have this, create some content around it, right? You guys cannot be secret agents. You guys are all real estate professionals. So you guys should be out there as loud as you possibly can be. So last week we talked about unshakable, relentless focus. And I don't want you guys to stop that. I want you guys to be laser focused on building your business. And I'm also going to encourage you guys this week to, just in addition, I'm just going to give you guys a little recap. Last week, we talked about tuning out all distractions. Okay. So again, the media is going to give you guys a bunch of stuff. So I want you guys to tune out, stay focused on your goals, pay attention only to your goals. Pay attention only to what you guys are doing. Don't pay attention to nobody else. Discipline is the difference between amateur and professional. That's a big one. Discipline, right? I want you guys to know that that's going to be the glue that's going to get you guys to where you guys want to get to. And also represent what winning looks like at all times. I talked about, hey, making sure that your car is fully in integrity, right? Your home, your bedroom, your finances. Bring that winning mentality to your family. Bring that winning mentality to your relationships. Bring that winning mentality to everything you do, because we know this, how we do anything is how we do everything. So make sure that you guys, again, this is the recap from last week. And for accountability purpose, right, I'm keeping myself accountable. I had 51 appointments last week, averaging 10 appointments on a daily basis. And I also have more opportunities to take on more appointments. So if you guys want to get on my calendar, that QR code right there is how you get on my calendar. So if you want to set up an appointment for coaching, or you guys want to get on my calendar and maybe there's somebody that wants to join the company, whatever the case is, this is direct access to my calendar, guys. So make sure again, if you want to have anything done, give it to somebody that's busy, because when somebody is productive, right, people know how to move. So put yourselves on my calendar if you guys want to talk. And that's just make sure you guys take a picture and a screenshot. So moving on, what is next? The conversation for today, the most known wins. We like to believe that the most professional wins. We like to think that the most service-oriented person wins. We like to think that the smartest person wins. We like to think that the most talented person wins. And that doesn't matter if you're not known, guys. If no one knows about you, but if you're professional and you're service-oriented and you're smart and you have the best interest at heart and nobody knows about you, will that make a difference for you? Just put it in the chat. Will that make a difference for you as a real estate professional? If nobody knows about you, but you have all of these amazing qualities, if nobody knows about you, it's not going to make a difference. And this is a fact, and let me show you why, right? Is McDonald's the best burger in the world? Not at all, right? I see Patty like, nope, it's not. Nope, it's not. McDonald's is not the best burger in the world, but what are they? They're the most known, right? Is Coca-Cola the best soda? No, but they're the most known. Is Zillow the best search portal? Maybe, some people argue yes or no, but again, they're the most known. Is Apple the best cell phone on the market? No, but they're the most known. Is Nike the best shoe in the world? No, but they're the most known. Again, so I want you guys to get this concept, guys. As real estate professionals, you guys have to be the most known. You guys have to be louder. You cannot be secret agents in this business. So as a real estate professional, you got to be known. You cannot be a secret agent. You have to be loud, and you have to be a walking, talking billboard. I'm going to show you guys a quick story. I was at the barber shop. I get my hair cut every single Saturday at 9:30. It's on my calendar. When I was getting my hair cut, the guy started asking me, like, what do you do for a living? Right away, I started to talk to the guy. I started talking about the real estate market. I started to talking to him, my barber. The next barber overhears my conversation. The next barber overhears the conversation. The customer that's sitting on the other barber's chair hears my conversation. Guess what happened at the end of that, at that haircut? I got 4 clients. 4 clients, right? And we already put one of them under contract, and then the other one's going to go under contract this week. So you guys can create business everywhere, right? You guys could be doing your hair. You could be doing your nails. You could be at the spa. You guys could be at the gym. You guys could be at the gas station. You guys could be anywhere, guys. But you got to be a walking, talking billboard. Look, I got my EXP shirt on right now, right? As soon as somebody sees me, they're going to see that I'm a real estate. I know Sonny got it on too, right? As soon as somebody sees him walking in the door, oh, that guy's a real estate agent, right? I got it on my license plates. I got it on my laptop. I usually, whenever I wear a hat, I'm also promoting the fact that I'm a real estate agent. So you guys have to be a walking, talking billboard. You guys got to talk to everybody about your business, because there's no lack of business, right? Even though I shared with you guys some stats about where the market's at and we have lower volume, the business for you and the transactions that you're going to do is a personal question, because it's all going to be up to you how you create business. That's where you guys also need to know about new loan programs, right? Because right now in this market, as we're being squeezed, what's happening is that there's more self-employed products. So you guys should be targeting self-employed individuals that normally wouldn't be able to buy, never had a shot in another market. These individuals have an opportunity to buy, right? So we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But marketing is no longer about the stuff that you make, but about the stories you tell. I want you guys to think about this. You as a real estate professional, your brand, who you are, is telling a story. So I want you guys to pay attention how you guys are showing up on social, how you guys are showing up at networking events, how you guys are showing up everywhere. Because what you're doing is that you're telling a story by who you are, right? And this is by a quote by Seth Godin, which I think is one of the most brilliant minds in marketing. So how do you get most known? You got to define a unique value proposition, guys. I want you guys to define a unique. What is it that sets you apart from other real estate agents? It could be your expertise. It could be the type of properties that you sell. It could be your local market knowledge. It could be your excellent customer service, your marketing techniques. But what's your unique value proposition, right? I want you guys to clearly define what makes you uniquely equipped for the customers to say, you're the best person I want to work with. And I want you guys to demonstrate that unique value proposition everywhere you are. That is going to be your business card. That's going to be the story that you're going to tell, your unique value proposition, right? If I was somebody that was an expert at selling land, for example, I would be saying like, hey, you know what? My unique value proposition, that I'm a specialist in land. I'm a specialist in commercial. I'm a specialist in condos. I'm a specialist in move up properties. I'm a specialist in listing homes, right? So you got to make sure that you create a unique value proposition. Also, create a professional online presence. I'm preaching to the choir, guys, but you guys have to be online. You guys have to be visible. Your website, your social media, you guys got to create content. Guys, as real estate professionals right now, you guys are content creators. That's another little badge that I want you guys to add to your business card, even though nobody really knows about that. But I want you guys to think about that you are also a content creator. You are a content creator. If nobody could see you online, nobody could see what you're doing, you better believe that your customers, as soon as they're going to be working with you, they're going to be researching you, and they're going to be see how active is this person. You know, I started doing video content, like really increasing video content since last November. I've done over 500 videos now. And one of the things that I've learned about that is like, instead of me going out and looking for people, people are seeking me out, because my platform is my story. My platform is my business card. My platform, people already know how I think, what I am doing. People already know what I'm about. So the people that are like me, they're starting to reach out. They're like, hey, I want to grow. I know what you're about. I want to grow with you. I want to do business with you. So think about your platform, your online presence being that magnet for business. You guys got to create a story, like I said earlier. And high quality imagery and content, guys. You guys also, if you guys are taking listings, you better have every single piece, like Matterport, professional video, professional photography, because again, that's your brand, right? If you guys are not utilizing high quality image or videos, then people are going to represent you as like, oh, you know what? This is not as professional. They're taking pictures with their cell phone. They're blurry pictures, right? People are going to associate you with the type of quality of video content or quality content that you're promoting out there. So the other thing is, I want you guys to obviously leverage your video marketing, engage with your audience, right? Also, you're having a conversation. You're telling your story. You're having a conversation. Connect with your audience. Yesterday, I did a video just thanking everybody. I have literally every single day, and I'm not an influencer. Every single day, I have 1,000 people on average watch my videos every single day. And I'm doing 2 videos a day. So that's almost 50 to 60,000 people that are watching my stuff every single day. So I did a video just to say thank you. Thank you to my community, right? Again, you want to engage with your audience. Once you build up your community, you want to engage with the community. Network and collaborate, right? That's why you guys always see me at events. You guys got to go to events. Client testimonies and case studies. Guys, client testimonies are going to be the biggest way for you guys to attract new business, because people want to do business with professionals and they want to see the demonstration of who you've helped. So if you guys are closing transactions, which you guys all should be, document that. Ask them, how was your experience with me? Why should people work with me? What should they know about? So make sure you guys are dialing in client testimonies, because that's going to be, again, your biggest business card. Consistency in branding. Utilize paid advertising, like Google pay-per-click or Facebook or Instagram ads, right? And continue to learn and improve, right? Those would be the things that I would say to not be a secret agent and to be the most known in the marketplace. So this book that I'm going to talk about, because I'm going to talk about the book of the week, is by Seth Godin. This is marketing. This book, I basically took it apart and I got the top 10 points for you guys, right? So focus on the smallest viable market. Find out who your community is and find out who your community is not. And only listen to the feedback of your actual community, right? You're going to have a lot of people that are going to say, you know what? They're not going to agree with your message. But again, pay attention. Is that your audience? The people that don't pay attention to me, the people that don't like give me any positive feedback on my stuff, I'm like, well, that's not even my audience. I don't care. So focus on a small market. I want you guys to get niche and create a remarkable product or service, right? Your service is going to speak louder for you than anything else. Tell authentic stories. Again, this is a big one, by the way, because again, I know you guys are all diving into creating a brand. Authenticity is a superpower. Guys, I also want you guys to talk about your challenging transactions and how you help your customer navigate in that challenging transaction, right? People want to see that you're not just all sunshine and rainbows, but when something hit the fan, you as a professional have emotional intelligence and you're still able to make it happen. Identify and serve tribes, permission marketing, build trust through consistency, right? That's how you're going to build trust, by being consistent. If people only see you once in a great while, they're going to be like, all right, this person is part-time. But if they see you every single day, you start to create trust with your audience. Understand worldwide views and beliefs, right? Solve people's problems. That's what we are as professionals. We are solving problems. If there's a problem and we create a solution, that creates massive opportunities for you. And be generous, right? Provide value up front without expecting an immediate return, right? That is going to generate and foster goodwill and it's going to lead to long-term customers. You're planting seeds. Every single time that you're leading with value like that, you're planting seeds. Lead and influence. Effective marketing involves leadership. You're not just selling a product, you're guiding and influencing your audience towards positive change. That's how I want you guys to think of yourselves, right? So I want to ask you guys this question. Write this down for yourself. What are you going to create? What are you going to create this year? How many listings? How many buyers? How many open escrows? Right? What are you guys going to create? Get specific about it and write that down for yourself. You guys should have already written that down. But you guys should have that written down, clearly stated for yourself. Obviously, you guys are all shareholders in this company, so I want to keep you guys up to date. We are at $19.42 a share. So congratulations to all your shareholders. We're at 2.9 billion in market capitalization. Also, make sure that you guys understand, in addition to the EXP world, in addition to the Facebook Workplace, in addition to all of the amazing support and staff that we have, make sure you guys reach out to Terry via email or text anytime except for the next 2 hours because she's on the airplane, right? Reach out to her. She's here to support you guys, not only in the onboarding, but throughout the entire process. This week, we have trainings that are all around productivity, lead generation, skill building, and content creation. We have a showcase follow-up with Mo and Maria, and they're going to be doing the presentation that they did on stage, which is so fire. If you guys went to the live event, they did a class on AI. So this class on Wednesday at 2 o'clock is going to be so powerful. So I want you guys to show up to this, put it on your calendars. And it's also Mo's birthday today. So if you guys see him around, give him a happy birthday message. But this class this week is going to be super powerful. We're also going to have a live event, right? So for those of you that are Orange County or close by Orange County, we're going to have Future Fortunes, maximizing wealth beyond one home. We have Brian Reed, we have Chris Gomez, we have Danny Navarro, we have Barbara, we have Jenny and Marco Chaidez. This event is going to be so powerful. It's all about building wealth. And Barbara is the #1 tax coach in the industry. She's going to be sharing best practices on what you should do as a real estate professional to set yourself up to create wealth. Guys, EXPCon, I'm talking to you guys every single week because I really want every single one of you to go to EXPCon. #1 reason why I want you guys to go to EXPCon is because there's going to be a certification course on Revenos. And Revenos is 4 different lead generation platforms that includes dozens of different lead generation vendors. So if you guys want to get, hey, how do I get more leads? Go to EXPCon and do the Revenos certification. It's going to be free. You guys can knock it out in about 3 hours. That one reason alone is most likely the reason why you guys want to go there. In addition to everything else that you're going to learn and all of the networking. And obviously, I would love to see you guys all in person and hang out. So go to EXPCon, get registered ASAP. So now we're going to go to our preferred partners, and we're going to go ahead and do a mortgage update next. I think we have Mr. Carlos Becerra. Mr. Carlos Becerra, are you in the room? I don't even know if you're in here right now. Let's see. Actually, I don't see you in the room. So we're going to go ahead and bypass the mortgage update. And what I will tell you guys, these guys have a loan product that's a low down payment for self-employed with 5%. That's one of the products that you guys want to understand and also have conversations with your customers right now. So know these products because that's going to help you to bring additional value. So now we're going to be going to our escrow update. Is Miss Daisy in the house? Yes, you are. Hi, Daisy. How you doing today?
Hi, Leo. I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great, doing great. I'm like, where are you at?
I know. I'm so sorry. I had a super last minute meeting, so I did just hop on, but it looks
No
like
worries.
I'm making it on time. So
yes,
thank you.
Absolutely.
So good morning, everyone. I hope everyone had a good and safe weekend. I enjoyed the rain. I hope many of you also enjoyed the rain. So this morning I wanted to touch on some basics that I feel like I already touched on in the past, but last week, I believe it was on Thursday, we had a file open and we didn't get all the information that we needed, and we didn't get to get the EMD until this morning, which delayed the escrow process. So I just wanted to touch some bases with you guys as far as like when we open escrow. So when we open escrow, we do need information from the seller and the buyer. So typically we need the seller name, the property address, the purchase price, the commission split, a preferred title company. If normally a realtor does have a preferred title company, if not, we will go ahead and open with the one that we trust. And then if there is HOA, last week I did speak on HOA. It's very important that if you know you have a listing in an HOA community, that we get the information right away so we can get the HOA docs ahead of time, and any seller miscellaneous fees. So because the realtor, the selling agent, didn't give us the buyer's information up front, I tried contacting them. Our escrow officer tried contacting them, emailing, texting, phone calls, and we were not getting any response. Unfortunately, we were not able to get the EMD or even like open escrow or, give our introduction to the buyer because we had no information. So it is really important. I know that you realtors, when we're out on the field, it's really busy. You guys have other listings, other appointments, events, cold calling. But it's really important when you do open escrow to kind of keep tabs on your current escrows, because there are some things that me and or the escrow officer may need. So just a friendly reminder to, one, keep your phone on you, and two, when you do open escrow, just give us all the information at once so that we can, do our jobs correctly. On the buyer side, we don't need much. It's mostly on the seller side. But on the buyers, we do need the name, the email address, the phone number, and the lender info if they are going to have a loan. So that's kind of it. I just wanted to remind everyone to, communicate so we can all get the job done right. And I hope everyone has a great week. Thanks, Leo.
Thank you, Daisy. Appreciate it. Thank you guys all so much at Centerstone for taking care of all of our agents. And we're now going to be moving on to 5 Diamond Credit Repair with Mr. Mike Ayala. If you guys have not used Mike, by the way, I really encourage you guys. This guy can help you guys to do more deals. Don't turn any customers down, guys. If somebody has the income, but their credit is not there, Mike can take care of them and get them boosted up right away, sometimes within even like 30 days or less. So, Mr. Mike, what's going on, brother? What's our credit tip for the week?
On Leo, good morning, everybody. Yeah, so basically to tie in a little bit with last week and having, balance transfers, of course, again, with inflation, some calls that I've had with clients recently over the past few days, they've all kind of gone on the same, we'll call it one of the myths, which is you have to carry a balance on your credit cards in order to continue to get good credit. And it's actually quite the opposite. And especially with inflation and rates, just like mortgage rates have risen, so have credit card rates. And right now, just as on the 16th, the last, I think, Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday, we're up to just at about 21% on an average interest rate on credit cards. So the myth, especially going into purchase a home or even anything, any large purchases, a vehicle, having either a zero balance if you can, that's going to be your most optimal to have the highest credit score when you go apply for anything, based on, of course, all the other factors that are on your report. But having a zero balance is going to be the most optimal. And of course, it's going to also save you money because you're not going to be spending that money to be paying interest on whatever those purchases are. But of course, keeping your usage below, I try to tell everyone, even below 20% if you can, because anything more than that can have up to a 30% impact on the scores. Obviously, you're just kind of wasting money, if you will, toward those high interest rates. So it's best to definitely pay off the card every month if you can. It's a huge myth out there that you need to carry a balance on your credit cards in order to have a solid credit.
That's big, man. I didn't even know that, bro. So zero balance it is. Let's go. Or 20% and under. That's really great tip, brother. Thank you so much for being here. And also, guys, if you guys need to connect any of your customers, Mike's contact information is there on the screen. So now I want to open it up to everybody. We're basically concluding with the formal part of our conversation, but I always like to give everybody an opportunity here to declare your goals for the week. So if anybody wants to declare your goals for the week, this would be an opportunity for you to do so, right? We talk a lot about accountability. So this is an accountability community here where you guys can vocalize your goals. So feel free to either, put it in the chat, raise your hand, or however you guys want to. I'm going to stay on here for another minute or so. My intention is to have a productive, extraordinary week and crank out another, 50 appointments this week and bring more quality professionals to our company. So that's my goal for the week. All right. Who wants to go? Not everybody at once. I can't hear everybody. What's going on? Nobody wants to work this week, or what's going on? Hurricane Hillary got everybody frozen. Come on now. All right. Patty said 50 calls, 50 text messages, 25 notes, and 5 posts on Facebook. Let's go, Patty. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, who's next? Who wants to declare their goals for the week? All right. Go ahead, Melissa.
Hey, Leo, I actually just had a question.
Sure.
I'm not sure if you remember me. I'm a newer agent. I don't even have my license yet, but I'm working with Alicia and I'm trying to get myself out there in open houses. So I don't know if I can share my info with you guys, and like anyone that needs help hosting an open house or wants an open house hosted for them, like I'm your gal.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks, Melissa. Appreciate you saying that. Go ahead and drop your contact information here in the chat, right? So if anybody needs any help with open houses, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people would say yeah to that, right? So that would be an opportunity. Drop your contact information in the chat. Thank you so much for sharing, Melissa. Appreciate that. Cool. Who's up next? Who wants to declare their goals? What are you guys going to create this week? Come on, who's up next? All right. All right. All right. All right. So we got somebody talking to Miss RHK Capital Investments LLC, talking to 5 agents per day. Let's go. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Appreciate that. Yes. So feel free to use the chat or just unmute yourselves, guys. All right. Who's up next? Who's up next? Miss Jeanette, 500 mail outs, 25 SOI calls, and lead follow-up. Love that. Jose Muro, goal is to get out of the sauce and start making money. Yes, 100%. Yes, we got offices. Just so you guys know, we got brick and mortar locations everywhere. Rancho Cucamonga, you know, we got Corona, we have Redlands. Yeah, feel free to reach out, Jose. We'll get you taken care of, brother. All right, Miss Rhonda, take that call. Go ahead and open that deal. Anybody else before I close it out for today? And I think somebody asked me about slides. Yes, you can absolutely get the slides. And I'm going to be posting it on the Think Bigger Mastermind. And we're also going to have the recording of this actual training posted on the Think Bigger Mastermind as well. So, all right. Anybody else going once? Going twice? Sold. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys. God bless each and every single one of you. May you guys have an amazing, extraordinary week. The magic and miracles happen in your life. You guys open up new escrows, sign new listings, and that everything you guys are after, you guys accomplish it. And you guys also have unexpected things that just show up and just listings land on you guys' lap because you guys are taking massive action. So thank you guys all for being here. Appreciate all of you. God bless. Let's go.